What's up guys, Troysicle here, and welcome to the 5th zone in Sonic Superstars, Lagoon City. And this is part 2 of my playthrough. And so far we have done the first 4 zones and gotten the first 4 emeralds in the game. The 4th one looked like it was going to be a long shot there for a minute. I definitely messed up on the first try. Wait till we get to the 5th one. That one is a true test of my skills and patience. And here we have a little ring dispenser. And I love Lagoon City. I love the music here. I love this as a water level. Like, I love the aesthetics. I like the little water slides. Like, this zone this works for me. I wish to see more stuff like this. This is kind of where I think the zones start taking a little bit of a dip. Not that they get abysmal or anything. Oh, oof, I almost missed the golden badnik. Whew. That's an opportunity to get a medal that I'm not going to use. And I lost track of... I lost my complete train of thought there, too. Yeah, I don't think this level takes an abysmal dip in quality or anything. Like, just not as fun as, like, the first 4. The bad ones are coming up soon, though. But no, I think this level's pretty good. Oh, damn. Shouldn't have did that. Like how it pump and dumped all these little crickets. Or grasshoppers or whatever. Water striders. And it's dead. By the way, do you guys like Amy's modern dress? Isn't it lovely? Let's go. Okay, I guess I'm not getting a monitor. I always find, like, a ring monitor at least once. I would love to find a shield. Uh-oh. This is like some Looney Tunes type... I can't say the S word. But that's what it makes me think of. Anyway, we are now on to Act Amy in Lagoon City. And I see we found ourselves a nice little apple. Trip is in a trap. Fang Knack, the sniper hunter weasel, is, I guess, probably pleased that Trip is finally gone. So I guess all is right with the world. Oof. Come on, Amy, you can do it. You are the chosen one, Amy. The chosen one. No, damn it. Couldn't make it. I wonder how long I could have held that. Okay, that lasts a pretty long time. I did not think it would be that long. Good to know. I'm not going in the water, I'm scared. I was gonna say, I know this game is gonna try to tell me what to do. Get out of my way, melon head. The all-seeing eye is guiding me. It must be to great fortune. Or not. There's a water jet. Let's ride. Take me to something good. Amy, you need more speed. Amy, how are you not fast enough? How many times do I have to rev this damn spin dash? This is like Apollo or something. I don't know, whoever that dumb guy is that had to push a rock up a hill. I wonder if there's something good down there that I just blocked with that cart. I don't know, I'm just hoping I find an emerald ring soon. Papa needs his emeralds. Wait, I think there's one. Yep, found one. I want to at least give this a shot, because this emerald is the one that gives me the most trouble. Let's get some more rings. Try to cut this bad boy off. Got it. Perfect. Holy crap, I can't believe. I usually get the first 4 on the first try, and then this one takes me like 80 tries. I can't believe I got that on the first try. It probably means like when I go to do the 6th, I'm gonna die like 80 times. But you know what? I'll take it. And that's the Ivy power-up. So I do like the emerald powers in this game. I don't use them often. Honestly, I haven't even used the super forms very often. Mostly because it's hard to keep 50 rings after a certain axe or certain zones. But yeah, I do enjoy them. I don't use them as much as I should. I think of them almost as like the color powers from Sonic Colors and Lost World, which isn't a bad thing. I never hated the wisps. I think they do get a lot of hate, and I get it. But you know, it's, I don't know, like, the thing is, like, I think it's because I'm a fan, but I really do try to cut Sega some slack when they try to come up with new ideas. So a lot of people give them crap for it, but it's like, I don't know, I look at Insomniac. Like, they developed the Spyro the Dragon games. They did 3 of them, and they were like, okay, I think we've done as much as we can. We're done. And then somebody else started working on them. Sega has been doing Sonic for 30 years. And I'm not making excuses, because Nintendo has been doing the same thing with Mario for over 35. Almost 40. But think like at some point, like Nintendo also has more money. But at some point, you gotta start coming up with new ideas. And sometimes they're gonna hit, sometimes they're gonna be a miss. Nintendo has done really well at having hits. To an extent. I mean, I think it's pretty fair to say that the new Super Mario Brothers games haven't exactly been hits, but I mean, they sell well. But then there's like so many people that are like, yeah, no, those games are trash. And I think it ruined the reputation of the franchise. Not to the same extent that Sonic's reputation's taken the hit, but still. I think it's notable. Oh boy. We're racing fruit. I did not think this is how my Thursday would go. See, obviously Mario's definitely not hurting at all. Actually, right now, Mario's probably like the best it's ever been. I did play and beat Mario Wonder. I actually just finished the game on my own time the other day, which is going to make getting a save file ready for for the playthrough kind of a pain in the ass. We'll figure that out when we get there. I might just delete my save file and start over from scratch. It doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, like I was saying, like, Nintendo doesn't always have hits either, but I think they really do try to find ways to try and keep Sonic interesting. Like, I think they did that here as well. Like, having, you know, your 2D Sonic that you're always used to, but in a 2.5D environment. Now, you could argue they've already done that with, well, with the 3D games. And with, like, Sonic, like, games like Sonic Generations. I guess technically Sonic Forces. But they've never done it to this scale and with this much authenticity. So I give them kudos for that. Although, I'll tell you right now, I would have loved having a 2D hand-drawn game. I still think that Nintendo needs to get somebody to do a re-release, remaster, remake, call it whatever you will, of Wario Land Shake It. Let's do it. Let's fish it up. I'm a fish. I'm a fish. I'm a fish. Anyway, like, that game is beautiful, and I think it'd be even more beautiful in at least 1080p, like high definition, like on screens and with the fidelity that people could appreciate it, because this is like a period of time where I think a game like that would sell well. You know, the Switch has such a large install base. What was it? Super Mario Wonder just became the fastest selling Super Mario game ever. Because right now the Switch has like over 130 units in the wild. So I think, like, some people, like, some executives think, like, oh, people want 3D, they want 3D, like, you gotta do 3D. That's like, yeah, like, people like 3D. I like 3D, like, I don't hate this. This is fine. But it's kind of like when, like, film studios do live-action remakes of, like, 2D films, like, yeah, it works, but I would have rather you just made a better looking version of the original thing. Enhance things. Although some of those live action Disney remakes are ass. And we're gonna ride the whip. Ride the whip. don't know why I had to go back up there. What are you up to there, Vine? Ivy? Ow! My rings!
My rings. Give them back.
Oh no. And I missed the thing. There goes my ring bonus. Oh! Never mind. All is well. I like this sequence. Now time for the boss fight that Amy makes a complete joke. Just like Tails made that Pinball Carnival boss a joke. Ignore the fact that I just took damage. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I had to open my big mouth. Anyway, this boss fight isn't bad. Something I didn't really touch upon in the last video was that the boss fights in this game, like, they changed it up from how classic bosses work. Like, you can't... I mean, you can, but not to the same extent. You can't spam the bosses as much. And I think that's a good thing for the most part. You can still exploit things, like I'm doing right now. But it's not to the point where I can just exploit the game, jump on Eggman's head like 8 times within like 5 seconds and call it a day. There's like a little bit of waiting time. You have to like time out your attacks. It's a little more strategy based. I've heard some people complain about this. But to be honest, up until you get to like the final boss, it's not that bad. It will get bad though. Trust me, this is where we're at right now is just the beginning of our hell. Well, my hell. I meant to just go to the next zone. I don't know why I didn't. I do not want to go to the shop. You know, I did this on purpose. It was to show off this beautiful hub. Welcome to Sand Sanctuary. Much like Mirage Saloon in Sonic Mania, this is like a sand level that I actually like. We're actually not going to use the Ivy power. This is also a 1-act zone, so it's a bit on the shorter side. It also has an emerald we can get to pretty quickly that I know about. So we're making our way there now. And to get there, you have to go left and up. Oh boy, okay. Whew, I was a little worried about that one. By the way, Amy is my favorite character to play as in this game just because of her double jump. To the extent that when we get to the final boss, I'm using her for that. And instead of going up here, we're just going to go right over here to the right. And then we're going to go up here. Take down that little weird bird bell thing. We'll take the little light bars. We want to take these, jump up over here. Shit. No, that's not a step. Don't do it. Okay, there's a little loop-de-loop here. What we're going to do is we're going to ignore it. It's going to take us over the ring. And then, since I missed my jump, we're going to use the bullet ability to get back up here. Yeah, that jump's a little easy to overshoot, but if I had taken that loop and did the full 8 revolutions, I would not have been able to get to that ring. So we're going to go down here, we're going to build up our ring count a little bit. By the way, those mines, you don't have to touch them. All you have to do is cancel your grapple, and the mines will just pop. What happens is, if you hold it for too long, okay, we're going to, I want those rings. Those rings will be very helpful for me. What you want to do is let go as soon as you possibly can. This emerald's playing with my heart right now. There we go. Alright, that's 6 for 6, guys. We are on a roll. But yeah, you can pop those mines. So you just grab them, and it can hold you in place if you just let go right away, and then you can grapple onto something else. And it's good for just clearing them out of your path. Gives you like a little second longer to kind of strategize. And now we have the slowdown ability, which should come in decent handy later. But we have one more emerald to go. Hopefully we find it. Ow. But yeah, this zone's pretty cool. It reminds me of Sandopolis, but the fun part of Sandopolis, not the scary ghost part. Ooh, portal. Take me away, Doctor Strange. Well, that was fun while it lasted, I guess. You gotta avoid those saw blades. It wants us to use the slowdown ability here, but I don't think I'm gonna. Well, I do have to time that out better. Son of a bitch. There we go. I knew I'd make it, eventually. It's just a matter of time. Time after time. I hope you guys are paying attention to what happened when I hit that gopher. It's useful knowledge for later. Yo, it's a giant snake. He's from the short that came out before this game released, the Trio Treble. Tell you, like how ham they've been going on the animated shorts the last few years. They should start putting them in the games, like unlockables or something. Like Sonic Frontiers had that Knuckles prologue that was really cool. And this game had Trio Treble, which is a fun watch. Like, it's good world building, so put it in the game. I'm gonna come over here. Usually the first badnik to pop up's always the gopher. So you want to try to make sure to hit it. And then you get another opportunity to get a hit right there. So you get 2 hits for the price, well, not for the price of 1, but you can get 2 hits pretty quickly there. This is also a fun little boss fight. I like this one. Keeps you on your toes. Alright. Gopher's popping up over here. Death to the gopher. Death to Schmegma Man. Or Schmegman. Schmegma Man is the blue guy. No, don't take all my platforms away. I gotta avoid the sand. Thank you, gosh. Such a jerk, Schmegman. Aww, my jump was just off. Well, there go all my platforms again. And to make matters worse, I can hear my pipes. That's one thing I was referring to in my last video about plans going forward. I use a pretty cheap video editing software, and I'm thinking I'm updating some more of my equipment. And one of the updates I'm doing is getting video editing software that actually has like voice isolation, so that way I can actually like edit out the occasional background noise. Again, we'll get into that. Yeah, if the video doesn't come out by the time this part comes out, there's an update video coming. So. Welcome to Press Factory Zone. Now we do have one more emerald to find. There's Knuckles. I meant to change characters to Knuckles, but I'm glad I didn't now. We got to see him. But hey, let's see what happens when we're playing as Knuckles. I want to see if there's somebody else in the background, if anybody. Okay, I guess not. But it's Knuckles' time anyway. He's earned his opportunity to be in the spotlight. Because I have not played it as him at all. So this is what I consider to be the last, like, I'm trying to think of like a not mean way to say this. The last fun zone. You know, I know some people who've played this game don't like this zone. I understand why, and they have every right not to. The whole this press factory. So basically, zone, or act 1 of this zone, there's this giant machine that presses down and causes like a giant earthquake that affects the whole level. And if you do not jump right before it smacks the ground, it will force you to jump as well. So it can mess up, like, if you're platforming. It could really just it could really ruin your day. That's kind of why I like it, because it's like a little challenge. It's like to know when that thing's about to hit and then try to avoid it. It's the whole, like, philosophy behind Sonic. It's like getting to know the level to find the best route and the best way to go about avoiding, like, obstacles that can hurt you, and getting the most speed. Like, That's what makes Sonic Sonic. So I like it. Act 2 is more of like the devil act. I'm not doing well. These bats are not helping. I could really use a ring, and I have found no rings on my path. So that being said, now that I just went on that long rant, I'm still not great at this level. Just think I understand, like the whole what it's going for. So I don't hate it as much as some people do online. But I don't know, I think if this was any other platformer other than the Sonic game, I think people would like it. That's just my opinion, though. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Boop boop doo doo doo. Boop boop boo doo boo. That was a close one. The nice thing is Knuckles has that glide, so if I need to, I could use that to buy me time in the air. These little sections are kind of cool too. You have to like break the little circle. Alright. Monkey time. You remind me of the Sonic 1 boss. Final boss. Okay, here he comes. Come here, you old chunker. Little chunky boy. Ow. I want to hurry. Okay. Playing a little game of Ring Around the Rosie. I remember when I used to like climbing the old monkey bars. Just kidding, I've never been a climber. Well, I used to like climbing trees. I still like climbing trees, I'm just a little too big for that now. Screw you. I like how the giant monkey turned out to be a giant rooster. I always like to try to make Knuckles glide to like face the camera. Next. Now I can elaborate more on Act 2. So it transitions you into nighttime, and now you have this weird saucer thing following you around. So the whole deal with this is that thing following you around is basically a doomsday machine. So what happens is once all those lights turn on, you get like this little countdown, and then basically it destroys everything around you. And then it destroys you. So you die. Doesn't matter how many rings you have or what's going on around you, it's instantly considered a death. Yeah, I didn't know what those things were. Okay, the countdown started. We're at 5. So we need to hit the switch now. Just made that. The countdown was at 1. And if you guys are wondering why I'm not sweating finding a ring, wait till you see, like, the one that I definitely, like, I know I'm gonna get every time. Wait till you see where it's at. So you basically just really want to move in this act. Always keep things moving. You don't want to stay in one spot for too long. I mean, it's not like you can't press the switch like more than once. You can. But, I mean, what would be the point of that? Imagine standing around like in one spot for the rest of your life, just pressing a switch, because if you don't, you'll die. That's morbid. I shouldn't think of things like that. Okay, I'm not high. I was not high enough to get that. But there's one right here, so it's okay. Yeah, there's plenty of switches that as long as you keep things moving, you're not gonna have a problem. There were a couple stretches the first time I played this zone though, where I was like, holy crap, I'm gonna die. I'm glad I did not pick Sonic for this zone. Some people were complaining about Knuckles in this game. Because they don't like the delay, like, from his glide from when he lands. Oh boy. Oh, I just made it. Perfect. Which I was like, have you guys ever played, like, a classic Sonic game? Like, Knuckles always has, like, that little hitch when he lands. It's just one of those weird things, like, I don't get. Damn. He sent an all-out assault after me. And he didn't give me no rings. That's fine. Because there's a ring portal right here. Alright, can we go 7 for 7? I don't know. But we can try. I do have a lot of catching up to do. Okay, that one's on me. I didn't know what else to do, though. Okay, let's go. We're close now. So close I can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain. Okay, I gotta stop. We're so close yet so far. Got it. Nice. So I only had to replay one Emerald special stage. That's pretty good. So I'm proud of myself. This is a big improvement. We got some skills here. All right, let's see. Knuckles' special attack. It's just like little hand blasts. Okay. Alright, now we can move on to the boss. Get as many rings as we can, because I definitely want to try using the super ability. I earned it, damn it. I earned it. Alright, we're doing this. Okay, never mind. We ain't doing this. That just made me so sad. Boop. That's one. Come on. You're not playing fair, man. Okay, that shouldn't even count. I wasn't underneath of it. It's not just me, right? I'm going to show you guys a little trick. Okay. You can actually... Never mind, you can't. Okay, wow. I shouldn't have played as Knuckles. What the f... I'm trying that again. Take damage, you bastard. I probably should have ran the other way. Gotcha. Now, why would you aim that so I couldn't hit you? That's just rude. Now you're gonna pay. Talk shit, get hit, bro. Those avatars really didn't help as much as I thought they would. Huh, he landed on a little girder. I'll take it. Alright guys, we are going to call it a part here. When I see you next, we are going to be playing Moore's Knuckles. And we are going to the next zone. Golden Capital. And this is where the game starts to make me feel bad. Just a little taste for you. Alright, see you guys next time. This is Troysicle, signing out.